Good evening, students. So, welcome to Shruti Academy. So, let us start with the question number 12 of exercise 9.1 of chapter 9, some applications of trigonometry of class 10 CBSE NCERT. So, in the question number 12, it says, from a top of a 7-meter high building, the angle of elevation of the top of the cable tower is 60 degrees and the angle of depression of its foot is 45 degrees. Determine the height of the tower. So it is being given to us that a building is given to us, a cable tower is given to us, and we have been given two angles, angle of elevation and angle of depression. So angle of elevation is always seen from the bottom to the top, and the angle of depression is seen from the top to the bottom. Okay. So let us draw the figure first of all. So let us start drawing the figure. So I am drawing the building over here, okay, and a cable tower over here, okay. So this is the cable tower, and this is my building. This is my building. Okay, so let us take this as a reference line. So it is being given in the question that from the building which is 7-meter high, so it is 7 meters high, the building is 7 meters high, the angle of elevation of the top of the cable tower, let it be the top of the cable tower. So the angle of elevation is viewed from here, so it will be 60 degrees, okay, and the angle of the depression of its foot, so angle of depression, so this is the foot, this can be considered as the foot of the cable tower, okay. So the angle of depression is given to us as 45 degrees, it's given to us as 45 degrees. Now we have been asked to find out the height of this cable height, we need to find it out. Let us consider to be capital H. Let us consider this to be capital H, okay. So let us write down what all things are given to us. We have been given height of building and also mark everything. So let us mark this building as PQ. So height of building PQ is equals to 7 meters. So this, let us mark this as R, S, and this some point T. Okay. So we are considering the height of the building PQ to be 7 meters. Okay. And we are considering the height of cable tower to be capital H, okay, and we can clearly see that this height is 7, so this will be also 7, so this will be also 7. So this H will be, let us consider ST to be small h, okay, so my H will be equal to H plus 7, okay. So I need to find out the height of the cable tower, that is capital H, and this H is ST. When ST is added to 7, then I will be getting my capital H, okay. Also one thing to be noted is that this line and this line, let us mark this point, it is already marked QT. QT and PR are parallel as well as they are equal. So we can easily say this angle is equal to this angle. That means angle TQR will be equal to angle QRP because they are forming alternate angles. So we can write over here as QT is parallel to PR. QT is parallel to PR. Also QT is equal to PR. So angle TQR will be equal to angle RQP equal to 45 degrees. You can write the reason also. Alternate angles are equal. Okay, we have already learned about the alternate angles, the types of angles. We have already learned about all the angles which are parallel line forms, the corresponding alternate, etc. So here they are forming the alternate angles, so they are equal over here. Okay, so we have got this. Now we can easily find out this height first, and then we can add this height in plus 7, and we can find out the height of the cable tower. Okay, so let us take two triangles. We will be applying all the trigonometric concepts. So taking triangle QPR, here it is 90 degree forming, and we will be taking the triangle STQ. So by taking the triangle QPR, here the 90 degrees formed, so QR will be the hypotenuse, and since the angle 45 degrees we are taking over here, so this will be becoming the base, because this is the adjacent side, and the opposite side will be QP, which will be becoming the perpendicular. Okay, similarly for the triangle QTS, the angle 60 degrees we are taking over here, so we will be taking the base to be QT. Angle opposite to 90 degrees is always the hypotenuse, so SQ will be the hypotenuse, and the side opposite to 60 degrees will be the perpendicular, so my perpendicular will be ST. Okay, so let us start finding the value. Okay, so here PR is the ground level, you can say. That also we don't know, so we can just mark it to be X. We can mark it to be X. So PR is equal to X, and it is equal to ground level. And QT will be also equal to X, because QT is equal to PR. Okay, PR, it is over here, PR, sorry. Because QT is equal to PR, so it will be always also equal to X. Okay, so now let us start solving the question. Taking the triangle to be QPR, taking triangle QPR. So in the triangle QPR, tan 45 degrees will be equal to perpendicular upon the base. Okay, so tan 45 degrees will be equal to perpendicular is given by QP, and base is given by PR. Okay, so 1 will be equal to tan 45. The value of tan 45 is 1 according to the table learned in the chapter 8. So QP is given to us 7, the height of the building, and PR we have assumed it to be X. Okay, so therefore from here, cross multiplying it, X will be equal to 7. So from here we have got X to be equal to 7. Let us mark it as equation number 1. Okay, so now taking the triangle, now we are taking the triangle SQT. Okay, now taking triangle SQT. So in the triangle SQT, again we will be doing tan 60. So tan 60 will be equal to perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular will be ST and base will be QT. So tan 60 will be equal to ST. We have been assuming over here to be small h, so it will be h, and QT we have assumed it to be x. Okay, so it will be x. So we can see from here tan 60 is given by √3 into x is equal to h. Okay, so now let us mark it to be equation number 2. So substituting the value of x from 1 into 2. Okay. So let us substitute the value. Substituting the value of x from equation 1 in equation 2. Okay, in equation 2. So we are having h is equals to x root 3. So therefore our h will be equal to 7 root 3 because my value of x was 7. Okay. So h is equal to 7 root 3. Therefore h is equal to 7 root 3. Now I need to find out the height of the cable tower, which I have supposed to be h, capital H. So capital H is equal to h plus 7. Okay. So therefore height of cable tower is equal to h is equal to h plus 7. Okay, h plus 7. So h value is 7 root 3. So h is equal to 7 root 3 plus 1. So my h will be equal to, we will be taking, plus 7. So if I take 7 to be common from here, so I'll be getting root 3 plus 1. So the value of h, which is the height of the cable tower, comes out to be 7 multiplied by root 3 plus 1. So this is my answer in the terms of under root. So if we want to find out numerically, we can put the value of under root 3, which is 1.732. Okay. So h will be equal to 7 into 1.732 plus 1. So it will become, h will be equal to 7 into 2.732, and when multiplied by 7, my height will be coming to be 19.124 meters. Okay, so this is my answer. So numerically, the height of the cable tower is 19.124 meters, or you can say 19.12 meters, and the height of the building is 7 meters. So when viewed from the building, the angle of elevation was 60 degrees and angle of depression was 45 degrees. Okay, so this is all about the question. So this is my numerically answer. Okay, so the most important thing in such type of questions is that the figure. If the figure is correct, then the answer you will be getting automatically. Okay, so thank you. So please subscribe my channel, please share my videos, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.